Getting back to our top story, the Senate has passed that massive financial rescue bill, and lots of people now are wondering what those tax breaks in it will...
Now the president got the Senate in on the deal. Now they're trying to butt-fuck us that way. Meanwhile, the House of Representatives just tossed that shit out. It's like fucking three-way ping pong.
...mean to them. Marvin Scott is here with a closer look at that part. Marvin.
Heidi, the Senate came up with what it feels is a much more palatable deal, one that is likely to gain more...
Yeah, a much more palatable deal. For who? The rich? Or the poor? For who? Or all Americans? Who?
House votes, then it will lose, and that's what they need right now. While bailing out the nation's ailing financial industry, the Senate also is bailing out millions of taxpayers by attaching to the bill $100 billion in tax breaks for businesses and the middle class. Through an adjustment, as many as 25 million taxpayers could see relief in their alternative minimum tax bill next year. Tax credits will be there for businesses promoting renewable energy resources, such as solar and wind power.
How many businesses you know are using wind power or solar? For starters, the big rich companies, maybe?
An extension for another year of deductions for state and local general sales taxes, as well as deductions for college tuition.
Well, I still don't hear anything for the poor. Let's read it. Tax relief for victims of natural disasters in the Midwest elsewhere. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ, man.
Billions would be earmarked to provide tax relief for victims of natural disasters. With some banks going under, there are provisions for greater protection of your money.
Again, this is all favoring the rich. The rich. You know what they're showing us? They're taking the same old fucking suit or the same old fucking product and putting it in a new package.
With the feds upping its bank deposit insurance to $250,000. People today, quite naturally, are worried about their money, the economy. With the Senate taking action tonight, many people I spoke to feel a little more encouraged.
Yeah, many people I spoke to, you don't really know what the hell he said to them when he spoke to them. But let me hear what these people got to say.
Absolutely. I mean, it's a step in the right direction. It's going to help everyone out from the top of the scale to the bottom, and it's a great job.
Yeah, have you noticed? When the questions are like halfway up, yeah, it sounds like a great job, and it goes away.
I do feel encouraged in the fact that we do need to move forward in some concrete way. However, I'm going to be looking very closely at what they put into that package.
Hear what that young woman just said? She's absolutely right. Look very closely at that package. And you know what? You'll find it only favors the fat fucking cat.
Anything about any problem is always positive. It's better than nothing.
That's hopeful. That's hopeful.
That was a real poor job. You know what? You don't hear what the question is. Okay? You don't know what the hell he asked them. What do you think of this part he might have said of the tax plan? This is a very poor fucking journalistic bullshit. Just to fucking win over the people. Okay? You know what's needed? No tax plan at all. No fucking bailout plan. Let Wall Street run the fucking course everyone else has to when they fuck up with money. Okay? There's no excuse, just like they tell everyone else. Well, you should have been more responsible. Fuck Wall Street. They don't need a bailout.
Hopeful, that is the word tonight, and all the tax sweeteners, as they're being called.
Hear that? Tax sweeteners! Huh? What's next? You'll get a blowjob if you vote for this? This is all full of shit. You know what? For some reason, they still want that fucking $700 billion. You know what, American citizens? Vote no. Let them fucking ride their courses. I guarantee you, other companies will pop up.
Should cost the government about $100 billion. That's over the course of the next 10 years. The deal approved by the Senate is...
Yeah, it's going to cost the government over $100 billion. Meanwhile, like I explained, it doesn't even take $1 billion to make every citizen from 18 up a millionaire in this country. So what the fuck are they talking about? Jesus fucking Christ. You know what, people? Look at this shit real closely. Our government is trying to butt fuck us all. Okay? And the rich is right down there watching and saying, don't worry, we got your back, rich people.
Likely to anger some conservative House Democrats who object to any tax cuts that are not offset with spending cuts. Tax cuts, however, are a favorite of House Republicans, and that could give Monday's naysayers good reason to say yay when that bailout package comes to the floor of the House on Friday. So,
you know what? The only people that are going to get a tax cut, and the only way you get a tax cut if you're rich. How are they? If you're poor, you barely keeping up with the fucking taxes. You know what? If you're poor, you're lucky if you get a return. And the poor knows what I mean. Okay? This is Flavio 13 out. America, say no. And look forward to my new video coming up next.